Run pro data. This looks to be an easy run. I think we could use that right about now. This is where we just exited. It needs to be closed, permanently. Your next target is this structure at Op Point Baker. Freeze video. Intel suggests that this is the main distribution point for materials from the underground facility. It should contain some good salvage. Run video. Freeze video. The entrance to the next underground site is here. Here are your objectives. Eliminate the elevator shaft at Able, neutralize the barracks warehouse area at Baker, and our final rendezvous will be at Op Point Charlie. We don't have any information on fixed emplacements, which doesn't mean that there aren't any. The Jaguars know we're here, and judging from radio traffic, we're approaching the actual mech factory. Ratosh Osis is especially furious, but we've kept a step ahead of them so far. We'll continue to monitor communications.
Okay. Excuse me there. So, first things first, let's take care of this sweet, sweet loot that we got from last time. And a good number of this is stuff that is actually very nice. Get that large. Yeah, a couple mediums. Never hurts to have more mediums. Ammo. If I was under the tabletop rules or even Mechwarrior Online's mechanics for the narc beacons, I would use it. I've never seen narc beacons be that useful in Mechwarrior 3. And then I don't even think you get them in the later incarnations of the series. Number 5, Gauss Rifle. Need more Gauss Rifle. And that looks good there. Never enough armor. Some jump jets. Never enough armor. Clan heat sinks. That's nice. Couple jump jets. Case clan. Yes. Regular heat sinks. I don't care, because if there's one thing I really don't like off the Inner Sphere, it's their heat sinks. And as I said last time, I'm going ahead and upgrading. So I'm going to go do that right now. Okay, so what I've decided to try out here is just a weird little thing. I changed out the standard, the prime version's LRM-15 for an LRM-10. Only one reload, because for long range I plan on using mostly the Clan Gauss rifle, which I've replaced from the LB-10X AC, which we haven't found one of those yet, with the Gauss rifle with 3 tons of ammo in it. And then I put 3 regular Inner Sphere medium lasers in place of the ERPPC, and then crammed in 2 Clan ER medium lasers in the torso, just because I figured I could just use the LRM and the Gauss rifle for long range when they get close. Just start bombarding them with medium lasers till they die. Seems to work. Also went ahead and added in a Clan anti-missile system in the head and a Beagle active probe in the center torso. That way I will be able to see the mechs before they're powered up. That's the big benefit that a Beagle gives you, is it finds non-powered up mechs. And then I went ahead and moved Pain into the X2 Bushwhacker that I've been using, just because it's quite a bit easier to find the equipment that's on it, and it also is packing a bit more armor than what he had before, and it'll have a bit more reach to it than what the Shadowhawk had, to help out in that regard. So anyway, let's go ahead and get this ball rolling.
Reactor online, sensors online, weapons online, all systems nominal.
Okay, it actually worked out. Yay! I again had weird texture glitching.
Primary objective. Everyone is ready.
I was on the other side of the hill. Stupid idiot.
Targeting.
I'm apparently just ignoring the fact that there's a firefly right there. is that AMS doing its magic. The harasser's little SRM2s. I was about to say LRM2s. There's no such thing as an LRM2. I just don't feel there's much need to use my Gauss rifle right about now. We're just ripping that Firefly up. Stop attacking my MFBs! Hey, just shoot stuff. I don't care which. Then shoot back! There's no way you don't have any weaponry you can be using right about now. There's that last one.
Targeting.
Hover tanks are about this annoying in the actual tabletop game. I wonder if he's in range for my misses. Only 800. No, they should be 1,000 meter. I should be locking on about now. There we go. No,
Holding the bridge. Enemy pressing forward.
it's not coming out of my pod, is it? Nope. That's the thing that sucks in this game is they have. Go. They have different spots in every mech in the torsos, so when you start customizing it, the guns can fire out of different places. The problem is trying to get your guns to line up with where your gun ports are. Can be a bit of a headache. Like, I still distinctly remember my brother and I messing around trying to get a Mad Cat to mimic the opening cutscene. So he's got his 2 classic shoulder LRM racks and has the 4 machine guns on the chin. And we would spend hours upon hours just plugging weapons and equipment in different configurations just to line up the gun to the correct spot.
We have arrived and are ready to deploy.
Alright. We're going to do a little bit of a repair and reload. Get my AMS all back up. And then we are going to head on and start killing more of these dudes. So I realize this video is coming up later than normal. I had to take care of some... I wouldn't necessarily say it was emergency, but the timing was emergency things. So that basically meant I didn't get to be home at all the entire weekend. And then today,
Targeting.
I don't know if you've ever seen anybody reach the breaking point where they're at work and they just flat out say, yeah, I think I'm just done, I'm just going to quit now. Because of all the random crap that management's doing to you. It's not exactly the most fun thing to experience. So I guess my lesson there is if you haven't experienced it, you don't really want to. The good old Puma. As you can tell by that, he's always a very decent lightweight mech. He's not much heavier than... Stupid helicopters. He's not much heavier than a lot of these lighter mechs that we've been fighting. But, man, do they pad the wall up. There's another one. Stupid VTOLs. I mean, decently fast mech. Well armored for its weight. Just runs around with a hard-mounted flamer and 2 ERPVCs. It's a pretty effective loadout. beetles flying around. Which, in my Mechwarrior nights, we actually had beetles for a little while. It was interesting. I still say the most fearsome one we had were 2 mantises, which it's a fast, very fast, but pretty lightly armored beetle. The biggest thing with it is it carries 5 ER small lasers, which small laser does 3 damage at an incredibly short range. It doesn't really necessarily sound like that effective of a weapon when, like, me right here in my center torso, I think I have like 36 armor. So you have to hit that same spot quite a bit with a small laser to do much to it. The thing that makes it terrifying is they have a move like, I don't know, quadruple, maybe septuple the movement that I have. So they can just fly around, find your rear armor, which even on the heaviest mechs will sometimes only be like 9, and just pummel it away. Why do they have to keep moving around? Don't they know it makes it harder to hit them? I'd say move closer, but then they'll be more accurate. And I have taken quite a bit of damage on my torsos.
I've got a bad feeling.
Yeah, well, you always have a bad feeling. It's just ABCs and that one Puma. I think it is. I think I managed to hit him. I really can't tell if that's hitting him or not. But it's not. Alright. Actually, what am I doing? I'm completely neglecting to use my lance mate. Wow, I really burned up that Gauss rifle ammo. Nope, I was wrong. There's another one. Sick and pain.
Consider it done.
Alright, he doesn't have his PPCs, that's good. And he's dead. And I need to check the heat on this again. Yep, still works. See, it's okay to have a little heat warning come up. Said mech power up detected, but I don't see any mech. Really? Really? Just had to go and lose the autocannon, didn't you? Ah, Christ.
Targeting.
Oh, we lost the entire side torso. Oh. Pumas. They do damage. I'm just going to shoot this objective building while we wait for the MFB.
Primary objective complete.
Well, that worked very nicely. So now we'll just go over and get fixed by the MFB. Actually, you know what? No. No, screw it. There can't be that much left because our final objective is just over there, on the other side of this lake. I will probably be telling Payne to go fix himself, though. Go away, mission tracker. I know what I gotta do. you're in a champion, it's gonna be easy. I should really be conserving this Gauss rifle, but you know what? Screw it. Ha!
We have arrived
Secondary
and are ready to
objective
deploy.
Well, that was easy.
Breaking off. Waiting for rendezvous coordinates. Roger that, Lance Leader.
Just
Transferring
go ahead
now.
and bring our MFB over here. Because now we are going to prepare to go into the real mech factory.
Pursuing forces. Stick to assigned paths.
Who's pursuing forces? Well, that makes me feel like there's more people out there. I don't know. My mission tracker says I killed everybody. So we'll just go ahead and head on the side. Get this mission done with. I didn't even use my jump jets that entire time. Shame.
Mission successful.
Woot! Alright then. Well, that was a real easy one. I think partly due to the fact that we are now in a much heavier weight class. The weight class I'm actually very comfortable with. I've always been much more of a heavy mech guy. Assaults are fun, but always a bit too slow for me. I always like the heavies because not always the fastest, but you quite often have a really nice mix between firepower, armor, and speed. At least to me. That, and I've always... This mech that I'm in right now, it's always been a personal favorite of mine. I had a bit of a soft spot for the champion out there. Don't know why though, it's not like this is the best mech around, but part of me just likes it. I don't know, I'm rambling though. Let's go ahead and get this debrief.
We've intercepted some interesting communications, Damocles 1. I think you'll enjoy this. Roll tape.
The entire star? Lost? Incompetent surats! I should have you all wiping the noses of Sitco brats, not commanding battle mechs. We will hold them, Star Colonel. You will eliminate them or your legacy dies with you. Is that clear, Star Commander? Use your charges and seal the mountain. If you have to bring it down on top of you, those vermin will not escape. Quioth? Af. Star Colonel. Af.
Star Colonel Ratash Osis appears determined to put an end to you, Lance Leader. We've recovered some files out of the distribution facility you've destroyed. Looks like you won't have to go underground blind. Briefing to follow.
Alright, very nice. Very nice. What do we get here? Oh, we got some Artemis computers. Fancy. And then just more armor. Alright, well that was a pretty straightforward one. Now we can see that being in a heavier weight class does help. You bring a lot more firepower to the game, and you get a lot more armor in return. Even though we were under threat by a pack of light mechs. But they're effective light mechs. The Puma has always been a very effective mech. It has never been anything to sneeze at. But I think that is it for now. Payne might be getting an LB10. That's it for now, so I will see you next time when we deal with the real mech factory and get a third person, kind of. She's at the end of the mission. But we'll have a third Lanceman after that. See you next time.